If you didn't use this in elementary school, you never went to elementary school. And that, my friends, is a fact. If you don't remember flipping this thing over your head, sitting on it, and then being in a weird dome, you didn't go to elementary school. At least, you didn't go to elementary school like 10 years ago, or how long was it? In this video, I'm going to unlock some childhood memories. I've seen this done on the internet before, but today we're gonna dive deep. It's gonna get super specific, so let's look at this. I guarantee every single one of you remembers these stupid cubes. There was always a bin of them sitting in the classroom on a shelf somewhere, and then, you know, indoor recess hits and people pull them out, make lightsabers or some crap. But these things are so specific in my memory that I could feel them just thinking about it. Like, they had like a, almost in a way, slimy texture. It's a weird, like a worn plastic. They just felt weird. Now, I specifically remember using this, I think in grade 2, when we were taught about patterns. Okay, next up, these things. Now, a lot of people ask, what the heck was this for? And I'm here to tell you. Bingo. These are bingo chips. That's all I remember using them for. Whenever the teacher, wanted to learn in a fun way, you just play bingo. If the teacher had nothing to do, bingo. Alright, now these things are shapes. It was just learning about shapes. That's all I remember. What grade was that? Grade 2 or 3 or something? Maybe even earlier, grade 1. They would just give you a bunch of shapes. I don't know what else to say. They would just tell you to make things with them. Alright, now this one we see everyone talk about all the time. They're these platforms that you ride on. Now, the more you think about it, the more you realize how dangerous these things are. They're uncontrollable. Oh boy, I've spent hours going across the gym, back and forth on one of these things. I remember challenges where you could combine these things and link up with people and try to race to the end as a whole group. But I also remember playing Paralympic hockey on this. I don't think that's what it was called, but I remember as a child watching the Paralympics, where they're super close to the ground and they have, I think, 2 hockey sticks but they're shortened. And that's what we did, because we were on these things with hockey stick blades playing hockey. It was a weird time, but it was fun regardless. I don't know what to say. Okay, these bears. People keep bringing it up when they mention primary school memories, but I know we had them, but we didn't use them. I've come into contact with these things once, and that's about it. That's all I really remember. Oh, I just got an idea for another one. One moment, guys. These! Okay, this is what I was reminded of. These things. I remember these. There was a ball, and then these things would catch it. I would always call them ball in a cup, because of Family Guy, I think. Oh my god. That's right, everyone had beanbags. I remember even in high school we had beanbags, so I don't think they really went anywhere. Most of the memories I have with beanbags are some of my friends in the gym would throw it up onto the ceiling crap in the gym, and it would get stuck there for forever, because I don't really think they cleaned up there. There were always balls stuck up there and beanbags. So I would like to publicly apologize to my elementary school for doing that. I wasn't a bad kid, okay? I didn't do much. That's the worst thing I've ever done in elementary, I think. No, there was something worse, but I don't know if I could tell that story. Okay, these are more specific to my elementary school. When you would lose a tooth, you would go see... I'm not going to say her name because I don't want you guys to search anything up. But she would always give you one of these, and then you get to put your tooth in there. Now, I do remember getting this a few times, which was cool. But I would always, remember seeing other kids on the playground wearing these things. And I was like, dang, you just lost a tooth recently. That's pretty cool. If you were wearing one of these, it was your special day. Honestly, it was even better than having a birthday. You lost a tooth? Holy crap. Oh my god, these things. Holy crap. These were the annoying parts because you find them everywhere, but people would just love to build towers with them and then destroy the towers. Indoor recess, these things were always pulled out by everyone. It got pretty hectic. You were lucky enough to be able to build your own cube before someone comes and takes it. Okay, these cubes I loved. Because you got to learn how tens and hundreds and thousands worked. And the teacher would use these to demonstrate. But the thing that I was most annoyed about is that I never got to touch it. The teacher would always hold them, and I just wanted to feel it. Like, what would it be like to hold this cube? I think I got to touch all the other ones except for the cube. I'm pretty sure she would say, yeah, here, have this 100 thing, but she would always hoard the cube. Let me have the cube. I just want to feel it. But yeah, that's my story about how I just wanted to touch the math cubes. Now we're on to these things. These were used in the lesson about reflections, I believe, and angles, I think. You would put it on a piece of paper and look through the reflection, and it was kind of hard to do sometimes because you were looking through like barely anything and you were trying to focus. Once you got the hang of it, it was easy, but like, it was super friggin' annoying. Oh my god. Okay, this thing. The memories. This is all the way back from kindergarten, okay? My kindergarten teacher had this stick with a hand, and this is how we learned the alphabet. So she would sing a song about all the letters, and there was letters all across the wall, you know, A to Z. And so she would, she would take the hand stick, right? And she would sing, and we would sing with her and do like actions. Now that I think of it, did she have a stick? Yes, she did. Alligator, alligator, ah, ah, ah. That's all I remember, the alligator. Good times, guys, good times. These things, yes, so these were put on your pencils because some people didn't know how to hold the pencil properly. So this would help guide your fingers. Even though I didn't need one, I kind of wanted to feel what it was like, but I never got a hold of one, unfortunately. They kind of look uncomfortable to me, though. But just looking at it, like here, they kind of look... Is it weird that I want to eat one? These we would collect, right? So these, again, go on your pencils. They're kind of like this thing here. They're just grips. But people in the classroom would accumulate them because they were prizes for reading. And so what seemed to be the goal was to fill up a whole pencil with all of this stuff. So it was just one big grip, you know, not even any pencil left. This I just added in because I remember the classroom had one of these in the lower grades, right? You just put books on them. But I remember during a spelling test in grade 2, I had all of the words down except for one word. So I decided that for the first time in my life, and actually the last time in my life, I was going to cheat on a test. And so I did. I took a little scrap piece of paper, like no bigger than this, and I wrote the word down on this piece of paper, and I kept it in my hand. My left hand, because you know you didn't have to write with that. And so on the spelling test, you know, we wrote the words and it came to that one word. I don't know what the heck it was. It could be like popsicle. No, that's too complicated for a grade 2 student. Pepperoni. That's still kind of complicated, but let's just go with pepperoni. Popsicle worked too. Okay, so the time came to write pepperoni down, and so I slipped out this piece of paper, just like a little bit, and I copied it down, and then I crumpled it up, kept my fist clenched until recess came, and I dropped it into the shelf of one of these bookcases. Boom! That's how you get away with cheating on a test, guys. You hide it somewhere where no one would think your cheat sheet would be. I remember being paranoid that someone would go and look for all the books and then come across, oh no, pepperoni written on a piece of paper, and then they would make the connection. Oh crap, this was on a spelling test. They would give it to the teacher and she would compare the writing and trace it back to me. So I was paranoid. These. Yes, my kindergarten classroom had these blocks in it. Right, I was so like shy, I didn't talk to anyone. You know, I saw all these kids playing, I was like, dang, I wish I could join them. They're like playing with all the fake kitchen plastic foods. Everyone's doing their own thing, but I was like, nah, screw it. I don't want to socialize. And so I went off into the corner and pulled out these blocks and I built like things, you know, built a bridge. And then I made a friend because she was playing there. Okay, so we're getting a little bit specific now with some of these items. This is a recorder. These stupid plastic recorders are the stuff we use in music class, which was my least favorite class ever. I hated music class. I used to like classical music, like Beethoven, all those cool guys. And then we were forced to do a play where they added lyrics to those songs, and now it completely ruined those old classical songs for me, because whenever I hear them, I hear the stupid lyrics associated with the music, and now I can't listen to it at all. Like, not at all. And these recorders didn't help. This ball, the pink ball, we had in every class. Like, we would use these all the time, and there was one green ball in the mix, which was weird. You know, and all the boys always raced to it because they didn't want to get the pink ball. I remember once, I think I got one of these balls straight to the face and it stung really badly. Anyway, some final memories I would like to share with you are worksheets. The friggin' cornucopia worksheet, that was always great. You get it every year. Like, how many times do you expect me to color a pumpkin? But I remember in kindergarten, we got a haunted house worksheet. Yes, I swear it's this. Okay, this is one of the times where I started to hate school. Let me tell you a story. Okay, get comfy. I think it was kindergarten where we had to do this. And holy cow, do I remember this page. I don't remember writing on it. I think because we were kindergarten, you just colored. So it was Halloween of 2006? Kindergarten? 2005 or 6. We were given these pages that we had to color, because it was fun, you know, it was for Halloween, have some fun. And so I had my crayons or whatever, had my head on my... I was like this, coloring a haunted house, and I was thinking to myself, oh my god, why am I doing this? I could be at home playing with Lego, or airplanes, or cars, or anything else. I could be watching TV, doing stuff I actually enjoy, but no, I'm here at school, coloring a haunted house on a piece of paper. And this theme stuck with me for my whole school career, if that makes sense. I kept asking myself, why was I doing this? What was the point in anything? So it just goes to show you how much stuff you do in school that really doesn't matter. Like, there's still a lot of important things, but a lot of it is just filler time. Because I had to color a haunted house, and my 5-year-old self was thinking, this is the most pointless thing I've ever had to do. Please let me stop. And I was 5. I should have enjoyed this. Wow, people are really out here living the same childhood as me. That's ridiculous. Let me know in the comments how many of these you also experienced. If you want me to do more videos where I talk about my past and how I thought everything was just stupid, let me know. Anyway, if you're new, subscribe, buy merch, you know, support channel.